Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Starcraft. I'm the Mysterious JG, and we're just getting ready for another exciting mission. We just managed to, I guess, escape from the planet Mar Sara with the help of dropships from the Sun's core hull, even though me being the best StarCraft player ever, I managed to clear the Zerg base that was attacking us. But, I mean, there are much tougher Zerg bases in the game than the one that we cleared there. So, even though we didn't have the full Terran tech tree at our disposal, like siege tanks and whatever, it's not that big a deal to clear that. And if it was just a regular mission and you didn't have a time limit and you were supposed to defeat the Zerg, that would have been a fairly doable, easy mission. But the point of the mission was actually to learn about Terran defense and to withstand a siege. So in a way, I regret that I attacked and cleared the Zerg out, because I was kind of showing off, even though, like I said, you don't have to be a particularly great StarCraft player to pull that off. But I kind of wish now I hadn't done it, because the whole point really is at the end you do get fairly impressive looking Zerg rush attacking you at the end. We'll have plenty of chance to see that later in the game, but that's kind of what that mission was supposed to be about. The flavor of that mission was supposed to be a desperate battle just to hold and survive against the Zerg long enough to pull out. But now we're going to pick up with the next mission of the Terrans. We just escaped. So let's go to the Jacobs installation, I guess. The Jacobs installation, office of the former colonial magistrate, Mar Sara colony, 3 hours after colonial evacuation. Oh.
Your tenure as colonial magistrate is suspended, pending an official investigation of your affiliation with the Sons of Korhal.
But we're still cool, right?
Receiving incoming transmission.
Hey, man. Arcturus's boys sprung me from the prison ship. Apparently they're as frustrated with the Confederates as we are. I know their reputation, but they seem to be on the level. I think Arcturus wanted to speak with you.
Commander, Mar Sara is almost completely overrun by the Zerg. The Confederates are abandoning the planet, and so are we. However, there is one thing I'd like to do before we leave.
I need to take a wee.
I want you to raid this colony's Confederate outpost and retrieve whatever design or weapons schematics that you can find in their networks.
I thought we left.
With the chaos of the Confederates' evacuation, you shouldn't have any trouble getting in or out of their installation.
I kind of doubt that.
I'm into it.
I didn't ask you, Jim Rayner. I asked the unnamed magistrate. Yeah, that's kind of a weird thing. In StarCraft, and to a lesser extent in Brood War, characters will refer to you, they'll talk to you directly. It's like you have an in-game avatar of sorts, but you're never named, and you don't appear as a playable character. In StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty, they get rid of this. You basically play from the perspective of... Wait for it. I guess I'm spoiling things a little bit by revealing they don't die, but you basically play as Jim Rayner. In this game, you play as an unnamed third party. You are the magistrate in the Terran story mode. You end up being a Cerebrate in the Zerg story mode, which I guess that's a spoiler, but like I said, I mean, you're not really a character. And then they call you Executor in the Protoss one, so it's kind of like whoever you play as, you're some kind of authority figure that other characters talk to. But anyway, Jim Rayner's into it, so he's going to go in there and do this thing, even though Manx asked us. Manx, by the way, he went to the Seymour Guado School of being a nice guy. Which why did I say that? I don't want to spoil anything about the story, but yeah, I think most people are already familiar with the story of StarCraft who are watching this. But yeah, he wants us to go in and get weapons schematics. He just saved our asses from an unstoppable Zerg attack, which I completely stopped, but that's because I was going against the flow of the story. So we do kind of owe Manx our lives, and he wants us to go in and get data disks to use against the Confederates, and I think at this point we are clearly in full-blown rebellion against the Confederacy, so that's, fine. But the most important thing here is that I wasn't crazy. Jim Rayner does say the line that will immediately follow.
Your tenure as colonial magistrate is suspended, pending an official investigation of your affiliation with the Sons of Korhal. Receiving incoming transmission.
Hey, man.
I knew he said it at some point. Oh, it was driving me nuts when he didn't say it the first time we met him, as I already told you. And I'll shut up and get to the game in a second. Bobo and I, for years, of just occasionally, it's not like something we do every time we see each other, every day. But every so often, we'll just bump into the other one and go, hey, man. Anyway. Terran Marines and Firebats have Stimpack upgrades. Stimpaks increase the unit's attack rate and movement rate at a cost of 10 hit points per stim. So basically, they just shoot themselves up on like artificial stimulants that like destroy their bodies, but turn them into frenzied fighting machines for a while. StarCraft's a pretty dark game.
Rainer here. Fired up. Yes. You got my attention. Want to turn up the heat? Is something burning? That's what I thought. I love the smell of napalm. Nothing like a good smoke. Are you trying to get invited to my next barbecue? Got any questions about propane? Or propane accessories?
Propane related.
Fired up.
Alright, so that was fun.
This is Jimmy.
Richard Drimmer.
Sounds fun.
Okay, so this is the first of both StarCraft Brood War expansion and StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty all have missions like this occasionally. You don't have any unit building facilities. It's just they crawl along and it's like a little dungeon crawl mission. Warcraft 3 has them too. So it's kind of a little change of pace. Personally, they make me nervous because I feel like if you make a mistake, it's difficult for you to find an opportunity to recover. So when I play them, I have a tendency to save a lot, but I'm going to try not to do that. This is the very first one, so I imagine it can't be too difficult.
Right on.
I'm told that in general, StarCraft players find these easy. Certainly, they take less time than usually than ones where you have an entire map of stuff. I tend to lead with Raynor. You have to keep him alive. So it's foolish in a way because the only way to lose this is for Jim Raynor to get killed. But he's got better armor and health than the others. They've got fully leveled up armor and weapons, which we haven't seen yet. You can level them all up to 3, except that we've had that disabled in these early missions. But as you can see, you know, armor 0 plus 3, armor 1 plus 3,
Rainer here.
armor 3 plus 3. So he starts out having armor that is, I guess if my math's correct, 3 times better than Firebat armor and infinitely better than Marine armor. And now he's got armor that's...
Go ahead, Commander.
6/4. I guess his armor is 1 2/3, 1.67, 167% better than Firebat armor. You really don't want to hear this, do you? Okay.
Sounds fun.
So there's SCVs and scientists. They're not like a threat, so that's nice. But when our guys go idle, they will attack because these guys do register as an enemy. So let's kill the innocent because the game seems to want us to. Luckily, none of these units are capable of inflicting damage on friendlies.
Right on.
So otherwise, those Firebats would have been in the path of a lot of machine gun fire, and they would have been hitting each other with their flamethrower attacks.
Right on.
Right on.
This should be good.
There's a trimmer.
Right on.
I'm gonna do it. Oh. And every so often there will be cloaked gun turrets on the walls. I can't freaking move.
Anytime you're ready. Right
And our
on.
guys will attack them. They'll attack us, and our guys will counterattack.
This should be good.
So there's more than one direction to
Oh,
go
yeah.
in. So you just sort of wander around the maze for a while
Sounds
until
fun.
you find what you're looking for. And I still
This should be good.
haven't found what I'm looking for.
Give me something to shoot.
Since this guy's actually been hurt, we might want
Let's
to bring him
move.
to the back. The more of your guys that survive, the better, because the more firepower you have
Turn up the heat.
each time you enter into a fight, the less damage you'll take before you finish
Anytime
it.
you're ready.
Seems pretty simple.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Sounds fun. Right on.
Now they did say that we should have an easy time getting in and out. There was one automated defense turret so far, and that's it. So they've been pretty active. Considering they're abandoning the planet, I kind of feel bad for these guys who were apparently left behind, just standing around in dark corners.
Sounds fun.
Stairs tend to be bad news in these dungeon crawl missions because you climb to the top of them and they become a choke point where your guys can't get up there to support each other.
Let's move.
But you,
Outstanding. This is Jimmy.
apparently there's just no way
This should be good.
for them to get up there. In this case, there was nobody waiting up here to attack us. But in a lot of the times when you get to these stairs, it's like the ugliest part of this mission.
Sounds fun. This is Jimmy.
And later dungeon crawl missions do get more difficult than this one.
Sounds fun.
The Terran dungeon crawl mission from Brood War I always found to be kind of brutal.
This should be good.
There's a lot of suicide attack units in that one. Oh, see, that was cool. I managed to... My group was clustered tightly enough together that when that thing popped up, we killed it without it getting off a shot, so that's nice.
Sounds fun.
Now, they mentioned the stim pack ability to you here. I don't know why you would ever use the stim pack ability in one of these missions, because you can't replace your forces when they're killed. So, more so than usual, you really don't want to sacrifice their hit points to improve their combat, unless you know that you're about to enter the last big firefight of the map. Stop getting to the front.
Outstanding. Go ahead, Commander. Oh, yeah. Right on. This is Jimmy. That should be good.
And we keep finding these tiny little groups, like one Marine, then two Marines. That makes it obviously a lot easier. They can't bring enough firepower to bear to really hurt us.
This should be good. Sounds fun.
This Firebat's in trouble.
This is Jimmy.
Because too many frickin' he
Yes.
I let him. This is my fault. I didn't manage him properly, but
Give me something to
he
shoot.
got ahead of the group.
Anytime you're ready. Sounds fun. This should be good. This is Jimmy.
Later, take some risks here.
Anytime you're
Because
ready.
I mean, he got shot at by like a war mech, and I mean, luckily it didn't cast nuke on him on his way to fight Tiamat, but he lost only 9 hit points out of that.
Jimmy.
I don't know that one of the other Marines would have gotten killed outright, but it also would have taken longer to kill it.
Anytime
One of the
you're
other
ready.
Marines had fought it because they'd be doing less damage. I'm way overanalyzing this mission. This is just a simple walk around and shoot at stuff mission, but okay, so we kind of came full circle there and didn't
Go
find
ahead,
anything.
Commander.
Let's go up this way. We can also, of course, head back over here and head up,
Rainer
but and we'll let Jungle Jim lead the way.
Right on.
Because it seemed to work against
This should be good.
that war mech walker thing. It's called a Goliath, by the way.
Anytime you're ready. Go ahead, Commander. Anytime you're ready.
Okay. Terran beacon.
This is Jimmy. Sounds fun.
Teleportation field activated.
All been transported to Sector 5. We will rule Sector 5. What are you guys doing?
Hey, you're not allowed in here.
You got my attention. Anytime
You
you're
just
ready.
told us we weren't allowed in here, and why are they still alive?
This should be good.
I keep accidentally teleporting. Jim Raynor like wanders
Your
into the
forces are under
teleporter.
attack.
Rainer here.
Okay, so now we're all supposed to go into this
This should be
teleporter,
good.
probably.
Security cameras activated.
Oh. We activated a security camera. Okay, so now we can see what's coming ahead of time. We see that there appears to be no danger. Well, there's like one Marine down here. Oh, we're seeing the different beacons. One of these beacons is probably what we have to trigger to win the level, I would guess.
Rainer here.
What do you mean, guess, JG? Like, it had been years since I played this before a couple of days ago, where I played through the first half of the Terran campaign in preparation for this LP. Just to try to work out the kinks of controlling this thing when it's not full screen and the mouse is a little bit wonky. And here I am pretending that I don't know. I mean, there's going to come a point where I don't remember the missions in detail, but we haven't got there yet, alright?
Sounds fun.
Let's just get our guys to automatically walk all the way over to here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's get our guys to automatically walk over there. Oh yeah. Hey man, I have to start introducing my videos from now on by going, hey viewers. Got your entertainment needs packed in nice and tight, and I'll never let them out. I don't know what I'm talking about. Somehow this guy is always determined to be at the front.
Let's move. Anytime you're ready. This should be good.
Are you guys picking up the incredibly loud scraping noise I'm making with my mouse?
You got my attention. Rainer here. Oh yeah. This is Jimmy.
Automatic defense system's deactivated. That's cool. So there were probably auto turrets up ahead somewhere that we just shut off.
Go ahead, Commander. Rainer here. Sounds fun.
We'll let Rainer lead off. Those are Firebats. I certainly don't want him taking on 2 Firebats by himself.
Oh yeah.
He'd probably win, but
Sounds fun.
he'd take a lot of damage. Now, I don't know where those automated defense turrets were, but I have a feeling that
Rainer here. This should be
this
good.
little corridor is probably a lot more dangerous previously.
Rainer here.
That door is locked.
Anytime you're ready. You rebel scum.
You rebel scum.
Go ahead, Commander.
We just opened up a cell door. Now, there's no reason to go into this place I'm about to go into,
Standing
but
by.
still, just to show what a badass I am, I'm going to go into this door that just opened. That's Zerg in it.
Sounds fun.
Between the two of them, they did 1 damage. Oh, now they've crowded him.
Zerg. I don't believe this.
Believe it. I saw Zerg within Confederate holding pens myself, and that was over a year ago. It's clear the Confederates have known of these creatures for some time. For all we know, they could be breeding the things. Be that as it may, our priority here is accessing the Confederate network. We'll deal with the Zerg another day.
Okay, stop telling me what to do, okay?
Yeah.
We'll deal with the Zerg another day. Oh, yeah. For all we know, the Zerg may be breeding these things.
Sounds fun.
Oh, yeah. That's sexy, Zerg breeding.
Anytime you're ready.
So these were non-killer animals. Ragnosaurs and a Rhinodon. Now, they look fairly dangerous, but these things do not attack you.
Go ahead, Commander.
You can... your troops will never auto-attack them. You can manually tell your troops to kill these things. It just seems like kind of a pointlessly, mean thing to do. Just kill these animals that are walking around not harming you. And the vegetarians who watch this channel, there may be some, are suddenly
Go
just
ahead,
like,
Commander.
okay, JG.
Right on.
Like that isn't something that you and your meat-eating ilk do every
on.
day. They could be breeding the Zerg. Filthy breeders. They have no sense of style. They just don't have the panache and the...
Rainer here.
What's the word I'm looking for here? The fabulousness that we now
Up
get.
and Rainer here. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds fun.
Because we both know that Mensk and Rainer are not breeders.
Anytime you're ready.
We just killed a bunch of unarmed people.
This is Jimmy.
Oh, yeah. Giggity giggity.
Sounds fun.
Now we're running out of places to go. It has to be over fairly soon.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is Jimmy.
So far we haven't lost anybody. We got 2 guys who are really close to death. Firebat who keeps running up front.
Anytime you're ready.
Actually, this guy, despite having half of his body red, is still at about half hit points. Usually if the guy's mostly red, they're about to die.
Go ahead, Commander.
Fire it up.
This is Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
Anytime you're ready.
It's not quite as bad when you're coming downstairs, but it still turns into a choke point for your troops.
Anytime you're ready. This is Jimmy.
Oh yeah. I thought I turned automated turrets off. I guess only some of them.
Anytime you're ready.
Booling, booling, what? It made a little booly, booly noise.
Go ahead, Commander.
Teleportation field activated.
This is Jimmy.
I'm not doing this by myself.
Anytime you're ready. This should be good.
Let's see what's in this room before we move on. Don't lead off. The guy's almost dead, though.
Slim. Rainer here. Oh yeah.
Well, we are always going to lose somebody.
This is Jimmy.
It's starting to look like there was no reason to come in here. It's just a trap, a way to get one of your Firebats killed.
Anytime you're ready.
Yep. And that these little dungeon crawl missions, as I call them, they do have a lot of that.
Right on.
2 or 3 different ways to go. You don't know which one's right. One of them leads to something good. One of them simply leads to a battle where there's nothing to be gained by winning it. You just potentially lose some stuff. At least in Warcraft 3, when they have these little dungeon crawls, if you have to fight an enemy that's not necessary to fight, A, your hero characters automatically regain life. So if you're patient, you can have your hero go in, deal with it, and then heal up. And B, there's usually some little minor reward in the form of a scroll or something.
Oh yeah.
This game doesn't have little healing scrolls, which I appreciate, actually. The Warcraft 3 little healing items for your hero thing always kind of
Unauthorized
bothered me,
entry
but
detected.
It's them. Blast them. Go ahead,
It's you.
Commander.
I'll kill you.
Rainer here.
This is Jungle Jimmy. Alright, this has got to be the end here.
This is Jimmy.
There's only one little area left on the map, so there's probably a transporter down here that will take us to this area.
Anytime you're ready.
Oh, now we've lost 3 troops.
Go
At
ahead,
some point
Commander.
I wasn't paying attention. Those 2 guys who were almost dead already got killed, and now almost everybody's taking some damage.
Rainer here. Anytime you're ready. This is Jimmy.
Oh well, level's almost
Go
over.
ahead,
It's time to
Commander.
just stop dillying around and just rush the enemies
This
without
is Jimmy.
any strategy or planning.
Go ahead, Commander.
Oh, there's no transporter to just pop up down here. These are ghosts.
This is
It's a
Jimmy.
special infantry type. They're capable of cloaking, and that can make them dangerous, but
Anytime you're
they're not
ready.
cloaking in this level because we have no way of detecting them, so they'd be unbeatable if they could cloak,
This is Jimmy.
and therefore they don't get to cloak.
Sounds
But their
fun.
cloaking is the only thing about them that makes them
Right
effective.
on.
That, and they can use nukes.
Go
Another
ahead,
thing that's
Commander.
disabled in this mission. So they
Right
basically
here.
are specialized infantry unit that have lost all of their
Anytime you're
special
ready.
abilities and just
Right
become
on.
a kind of different looking infantry unit that
This should be
sucks.
good. This is Jimmy.
Just want to make sure we don't leave anyone alive. Don't mind us. We want to make sure we completely clear this place of unarmed civilians.
Right
But these are
on.
civilians who are apparently doing medical experiments on the Zerg, so maybe they're not so nice. Or maybe they're trying to study the Zerg because they're trying to help save the colony. All we have is Arcturus Mink's word on it. But he seems trustworthy. Accessing Confederate networks, downloading files.
We found the plans, man. Have the
Hey, man. Hey, we found the plans, man. Come on. Victory. Alright, so nobody gets any structures or resource points, but we killed all of the Alpha Squadron guys who were here, and we killed all of the Zerg units over here. So we had a 100% kill rate, and we lost 3 guys, so, you know, whatever. Took us 20 minutes, about a little, you know, a little more than 19 minutes, really. So, in the wake of the chaos resulting from the Zerg invasion, the Sons of Korhal escaped with a stolen data disk. Fleeing to the border colony of Antigua Prime, Arcturus' group now plans his next crucial moves against the Confederacy. 13 hours after the evacuation of Mar Sara, Protoss warships took up orbit around the colony and unleashed a massive planetary bombardment. All life upon the surface was extinguished. Revolution. Which we'll do next time. But once again, you get a little quick look if you feel like pausing the video at what the objectives are for the next mission. I am more interested in ending this video. When we come back, folks, well, as you saw, we've escaped Mar Sara, and we stole some data disks, so they might tell us some useful plot nuggets to chew on and get us moving against the Confederacy, because we've switched from just trying to survive the onslaught of the Zerg to apparently trying to overthrow the Terran government. And replace it with something, I don't know. We've turned into survivalists, and we're going to like get rid of that communist President Obama or whatever. At any rate, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time when we bring the fight to the Confederacy. Bye-bye.